Okay, as I check my recorder, a little bit of a technical problem there at the beginning, so let me recap. I think that the initial presentation, if you really get into the vertical alignment aspects of it, all those unisons, that's going to make it a lot more effective. I liked a lot the writing, and I really liked the juxtaposition of the two different feels that really came at the right time in that opener. Tried to get more of the Holst angst out of the beginning, and then be watching vertical alignment issues between the front ensemble and the winds proper. There were some nice elements of coordinated design there, and this, from a design viewpoint, is really, really nice with the guard work. The uniform and the silks provide a nice contrast, and the work, once it gets tightened down, is going to be very effective here. Okay, just really be working in terms of creating a horizontal path of the air in these features, particularly the low brass one. Nice dynamic shift here. This is going to be a nice moment for you eventually. Creatively, this is really nice. You get a little bit of real personality that comes from this bit of, seems like Pirates music here. And, one other thing I would mention with respect to the opening production, I get that it's very early in the season, and the sooner that you can get their legs under this, the better it's going to be. It shows up in this production, too, or it's so exposed from a visual performance viewpoint. The musical thing, it works hand in hand with that visual tightness and a real good sense of pulse that comes from that. But there are enough interesting twists. That little body move that you just did, that was pretty cool. Yeah, this little crab thing, works as a nice evocative little statement. The sequential thing, once it gets tightened down, I think is going to work nicely. We have a side-to-side issue, a little bit of vertical alignment issue between the upper brass and the low brass. Nice folding in of the guard here to set up their feature. That's a nice little bit of writing. Okay, the clarity of articulation will be something that will enhance your musical performance effectiveness when all those things get cleared up in terms of articulation. Okay, I see where this is going from a design viewpoint. That would be very dramatic. Not quite lined up vertically, which is compromises the effect a little bit, but that's something that a few weeks down the road is not going to be a problem. Trumpets, you need to blow right straight through your melodic line there. Again, that hurts performance effectiveness. And even more drama. See, you're teasing us with that dee da da dee da 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 da. It's going to be a good bit of architecture leading into this low brass thing. D dot 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 dot. That vertical alignment between the bones and upper in the pitted percussion is going to be critical. And then you're just going to want to find ways to create more dynamic contrast to really give us a musical direction, because you have that same feel that goes on for a little bit. You definitely want to do something that's going to enhance us and really draw us in. And that will set up this particular ostinato thing a little bit better. Yeah, within the trumpet section, let's make sure that we balance that out a little bit better. If there are inners there, they need to be very, very present, so it's not quite so lead trumpet led. South Portland High School. I really liked in the back half of the show. I really liked the interweaving of the material that you have, and then when you get into the Pirates stuff, the ostinato stuff, it's very skillfully done. and that's cool. And you know, you have a lot of those within the show itself. You have a lot of those instances in which you're switching gears, and I think that you've demonstrated a good understanding of the effects in terms of how they're paced and the kind of variety that's necessary. There's a lot of variety there. Ballad works nicely for you, and then just that switching the opener I think is terrifically effective. I'm sorry we lost that commentary for a little bit there, but now it obviously comes down to a couple of thoughts. Comes down to the alignment vertically, which is job number one. Not that it's terrible, because it's certainly not, but you have a number of effects that are dependent upon perfect synchronicity, and those instances right now are ones that are preventing you from being in that next particular level as far as the effectiveness of the program is concerned. However, there's nothing that I saw or heard tonight that would lead me to have any concern as to where you're going to be with this thing eventually. I think that it's a good vehicle. It's a good style and identity for this band, and you have pretty much stayed with that. And I think that is very, very laudable. So I enjoyed the performance tonight, and wish you the very best.